Fire community. It's Coach Len here with Mental Skills for the Week. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the fact of what it takes to create a habit. My challenge to you during this next 30 days is, what new habit are we going to try to create? What are we going to look like at the end of this 30 days? And from an athletic perspective, maybe there's a specific skill we want to work on. Maybe it's our ball handling or our shooting. All these things can be done, outside. If you can find a place to shoot in your driveway, or if nothing else, at least work on ball handling skills, things like that. If you're a swimmer, certainly there's dry land activities that you can do to strengthen your core, do things that you would normally do from a strengthening perspective. And the goal here would be what is our new habit? What are we going to do each day to make ourselves a little bit better? Obviously, if you're a runner, this is easy, right? We get out, we do our running. If we're working on strength or speed, whatever aspect of our running, endurance that we want to make better, we're going to focus on that each day over the next 30 days. And I think it's going to be amazing what that transformation will look like. We have an unfortunate situation that we're facing right now. Having said that, we have a period or length of time that we have to make a change, make a significant change in our habits and how we approach each and every single day. So there's a couple other things that we can do as far as maybe working on our flexibility. If that's not a strength of ours, flexibility is something that we can do inside. It's something that we can work on each day, and it's something that if we do habitually each day, by the end of the month, we can see drastic gains in our flexibility. The other thing is the mental piece, right? The idea of meditation. If we're going to sit maybe for 10 minutes a day, maybe that's our goal, maybe that's our new habit, and we're working on that diaphragm breathing, which was mentioned in our my last presentation, which was on self-regulation, which I'll kind of talk about here at the end of the presentation. But the idea is, what are we doing each day over the next 30 days, and how will we be different at the end of that time? Because I think we have a period of time here that we can kind of work on making ourselves better in some capacity. The last thing I want to touch on is last week's presentation, which was self-regulation. And each day we can do something to help ourselves with that self-regulation. We talked about the fact, am I a thermostat or am I a thermometer? We talked about the fact that thermometers are reacting to situations. They are reflecting their environment. And we don't want to be there. We want to be the thermostat. We want to create our environment. We want to each day create a situation where we are in control of what's happening as far as our thoughts, how we're breathing, and how we approach each day to get in that zone of optimal performance. So there's a couple different things we can do, but my challenge to you right now, under the circumstances that we're under, is we have 30 days. How are we going to look at the end of those 30 days? What can we do each day? Because I think the best thing that we can do to combat virus and the coronavirus and things like that is, what are we doing to take care of ourselves? Are we eating right? Are we getting enough rest? Are we taking care of ourselves? And mentally, are we guarding our mind with meditation, with self-regulation, and all the things that we talked about last week as well? So 30-day challenge, and how might we look different? What things in our lives will be different in 30 days if we make it a habit each day of working toward a specific change in our lives? Be well, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.